This demonstration we're going to have a look at how to manage and configure resource mailboxes. So the first thing we need to do is create one. Once we've created it, we need to manage it. These resource mailboxes are quite handy. I've used these before in the past to represent parking spaces, room resources, equipment resources. So the example of my parking space is what we would have done is set up one of these resources to allow people to book parking spaces. First person again auto accept, second person again auto reject, and we can set policies up on these things as well. So what we need to do is we need to create the new mailbox. So we'll just right click on mailbox and recipient configuration, and we're going to go for a room mailbox. Select our next button. It's going to be a new user, and we're going to fill in the information, and we're going to make this for conference room 1. So here we go, all the information's filled in. Next thing to do, just select next. Have a look at our alias. Yep, I'm happy with the exchange alias. So we'll select our next button, and now we'll select our new button. That's now going to create our resource mailbox. Okay, all done. Select finish. There you go, we've now got conference room 1. So the next thing to do here is just actually have a look at the properties of conference room 1. So we'll right click here, come down to properties, and on the properties what we're concerned about is we're concerned about all of these little resource things that we've got in place here. So the one we're going to have a look at first is we're just going to look at resource general. And under resource general what we can see is we can put in something like resource capacity. So let's make that a capacity of 20 delegates. We don't have any custom properties, so I won't add those in. And to make this a completely self-managed mailbox in the case of calendaring, what we'll do is we'll enable the resource booking attendant. So as we can see here, it enables the resource mailbox to process requests and cancellations automatically without having to have somebody come in and have to mess about and actually monitor this mailbox. So we'll click OK at this point here. And what we'll do now is we'll just go into Outlook Web Access and just make sure that everything works correctly. Okay, we've logged in as administrator, so we're in our Outlook web app. Next thing to do here, just select a little new. We're going to do meeting request, and in the subject what we'll do for our meeting request is we'll just stick in a subject of sales meeting. What we'll do is we'll send this to the administrator user account. So we've got all that in place, and in the location field here what we'll do is we'll just put in conference room 1. So we've done all of that. Next thing we want to do here is we just actually want to use our scheduling assistant. So click on our scheduling assistant. We'll set the start time. I know it's completely unrealistic to be starting meeting at 5 and finishing at 6, but I'll leave it as the default. And now what we'll do here is we'll just select some rooms. So we're just going to add a room. So, and all we'll do here is just add in our conference room. So there's our conference room. So yeah, we're happy about that. So we're just going to add in conference room 1. So click OK. So we've now added in conference room 1. So we're happy with all of that. So now this is all done, we'll just click our send button and send this meeting request. So as we can see, sales meeting conference room 1 has been accepted. So what's happened here is conference room 1 has automatically accepted that request for my administrator user account. And that's the end of the demonstration of setting up and managing resource mail.